Well, this thing says I'm live. I don't know if I am or not. We'll wait a while, see if anybody shows up. If not, I'll just ramble on. Making a video.
I see you.
I see you.
I'm not on the screen.
No, but I can look across.
Yeah, you can do that.
Well, there's Mama Linda. And there's Teresa J. How y'all doing?
I know Melinda. Hey, Teresa. How are we doing? How you doing?
Best we can, I reckon. I'm waiting to see if I see a couple of new names. Because there's been a reconnect in old family ties. Probably been 50 years, probably a touch better since I've seen them. Recently connected with one of them here a while back and connected with the other one today. Well, that'll be a third one. There's another one uh, that I connected with, but I don't know where she lives. But as I understand it, the other two live relatively nearby. One of them within reach being able to see. The other one, they'd have to come to us because they still an hour or two away. But anyway, the one I connected with today is sister to the first one I connected with. They're from one of my aunts. The second one I mentioned, she's from another aunt of mine. So I'm hoping to see them in here. If I don't, maybe they're watching.
Okay, I know the two that are sisters.
Yeah. I can't think of the other one's name right off. But she's my Aunt Hazel's daughter.
Eloise.
Yeah. She looks a lot like her mama too. I'm not real sure about the one I connected with today, but I know the first one, Frida. When I saw her on Facebook, I could have swore I saw my aunt because she's a dead ringer. Ain't no two ways about it. So, me and her are real close in age. My next birthday's August, hers is October. I'm sitting here telling Elaine some stuff about it, and here she goes telling me more about it than I know. She likes to do ancestry stuff, so she's real keen on family stuff, so.
Hey, you never know who you're going to find out you're related to.
Right. So if y'all in here, howdy and welcome. Y'all get to see me ramble just being me. I'm an old country boy that's also an old Marine, and I just don't give a, yeah, you know what.
Frog's patootie.
That too. So I'm going to tell it like it is. Whatever it is I'm talking about. Can't handle truth. Sorry. So anyway, it's another Sunday. We're going to be off this next week.
Oh, the whole week.
And through next weekend and through Monday week, because Monday week is what holiday?
Memorial Day.
So we won't go back to our thing until Tuesday. So we got from a week till Tuesday to crank back up. So I don't know what I'll do for video this next week.
We might just get out and ride around a little bit and do a video. You never know.
Well, we might go down and visit that one cousin.
All right. But you mean, I got a couple things for us to do this week, so I might do this all right in there too.
We can do that too.
Yeah, I get to sleep in past 6:30.
Right. On it though, Mama Linda. Oh me. So much going on. I don't know where to start. Don't know if I wanna. On the one hand, on some stuff, I'd be preaching to the choir and other stuff, and the same stuff to other people. I'd just be talking about against the wall.
Hey, Chris.
Amy! Who was you saying hi to?
Chris and Amy.
Oh, okay. Amy, I like that new picture you got up there. It shows Chris's pipe more prominently. I likes.
Just got home from meetup.
Oh, okay, cool. I bet y'all had a lot of fun. But I like that new picture because it shows Chris's pipe far more prominently. I likes it.
She loved it. Loved it, Mickey did.
Right, well, either way, it shows Chris's pipe more prominent. That's the way to go. That's just a part of who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Like me and cigars used to be. So I spent more time hacking than breathing and had to give it up and went to dipping. But I sure would love me a cigar. It just don't like me as well as I like it. It's like, I used to do a pipe. I didn't keep up with it, but I had me a nice one. It was a cherry barrel. Had a little curved stem coming from your mouth down into the bowl and curling up, and it's a little cherry barrel.
No, he didn't do the big cigars. He did them little ones.
I couldn't afford them big ones. I'd like to. But pipe tobacco, you could get all sorts of different flavors and smells and everything. It was nice. Had cherry barrel. And I'd usually get cherry flavors and scents and stuff. Really nice smelling stuff until you smoked it. It didn't smell so good after it was smoked. But I liked mine because it had that little curve down and curve back up. Kind of a short pipe. Right, I get it. I get it. I'd get those little 5 to a pack, grape flavored little finger sized cigars. Longer than my finger, but yeah, about a big around. I love to smoke. But smoking didn't love me.
No, he didn't.
So I went to dipping to curb my appetite for the cigar. still get the nicotine and all like that, but it's just not the same. But makes me jealous of George Burns. He was smoking them big cigars till he died. And it wasn't the cigars that got him.
Old age.
It was old age. But I'm compromised in some ways, and I've got asthma on top of it, so it just wasn't a good mix. Frida's the one cousin that I connected with first. My memory don't remember a whole lot, but she tells me we used to be close when we was kids, which would explain the glimpses of memories from decades past. You know, I'd get little shots of me and her side by side. So I guess that's why, you know, I guess that states that we were close and all that. There's reasons why we never stayed connected. The other one, her sister, that I just connected with today, found out she still lives in their old house they grew up in. And it's probably not even 20 miles away, if that. Shoot, it's probably not 15 miles away. All this time, around 5 decades later, I find out she's still there. So we might have to pop down there and see if we can choose a time convenient for her. Go down there and reconnect and let her meet my wife. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. So I might talk to her and us set that up this next week. Maybe if she's amenable, I'll do a short with me and her in it. And let y'all meet her. If Frida, my other cousin, happens to come this way for a bit, but may do the same if she's not too timid. So I would like to reconnect with her on a more close physical level. Because I told her why things were always separated out like that and everything. Yeah, I was talking about the troll, and she figured it out. I told her, well, that was why. And the troll didn't like my side of the family, my daddy's side. That had a lot to do with it. And she ain't there to be in the center of it and the go-between. She don't like nobody talking together. It's kind of hard to keep lies straight and keep information doled out the way you want it to if you're not the go-between controlling the conversation. But she figured that out. But she asked me particular questions, and I told her, I said, your mama probably told you things. Grey Wolf!
Hey, Skip.
You ever watch that video I did in honor of you, boy. But anyway, I told her that. She come back and said, well, I do remember that so-and-so didn't like your dad's side of the family much. I said, your memory serves you well. She figured it out from there. So her response to me on it, I was like, bless her heart. She's a southern girl. She's over in Alabama. So, Rita, if you're watching, this is what I meant by you'd see me. Sorta.
Sort of, kind of, maybe.
You'll see part of me, but if we talk in private, I might. Yeah. Well, if you just want to talk face to face, hit me up on Messenger. We'll do the FaceTime thingy on there. You'll get to see this ugly old mug. Why, I wouldn't know. But if you just want to go through that kind of torture. Joni, that goes for you too, hon, if you're watching. Matter of fact, after this is done, I might just hit y'all up. I don't normally do that, but I never know what anybody's doing at any time and all like that. So I don't want to inconvenience folks when they might be trying to do something. So, Grey Wolf again, I did one in honor of you the other day. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but if you haven't, you might want to look at it. I like the attitude I see coming from you on your Facebook posts. I see a lot of progress there. I love it. So anyway, we've gotten a few packages here this last week. Just got another one today.
Yeah, I'll be doing a video on it. And they actually gave me a 10% code on it and a link.
Oh, okay.
So,
Mama Linda, you might be especially interested in it. I'll just leave it at that until her video comes out.
Yeah, I'll try to do the video for Wednesday.
All right. There's a company that does a certain type of product. They had contacted Elaine about collaborating and give them an honest review. So we're going to do that. So we'll see. If they send you a 10% thing, if y'all interested, I'm sure she'll put all that information in there.
Yeah, it'll be in the description and all that.
Yeah. So I don't know necessarily I'm going to like it. She might not. But then again, they seem to be a company that's conscientious about certain aspects of making a good product. So we shall see.
Mm-hmm.
Never know. They might make a convert out of me. But all they want is an honest review. Because anytime we get hit up, we let them know we're going to be honest.
Yeah, they hit me up back in January.
Yeah.
Finally got back to me on it.
I hadn't heard you talk about none of it in a few months.
They contacted me about 5 days ago.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it was just 5 days ago. They asked for my address, name and address, and I sent it to them. And then they shipped that out.
Yeah, 'cause the last I knew, you told them you was willing, you never heard nothing back.
Yeah,
I didn't know they contacted you 5 days ago.
yeah. Well, I didn't know if it was going to do anything or go anywhere, so I didn't say anything about it because,
Abby!
hey, Abby.
You might remember her mentioning it before, huh, Abby? He says he thinks he remembers.
I think it's not the bags. It's something. It's a totally different product.
Okay. Y'all, I just want y'all to know I'm so proud of Grey Wolf. Y'all should check out his Facebook post. I, I'm I'm starting to see the man behind all the mess that he's had to go through. And what I'm saying is good. And I Grey Grey Wolf, I Skip, I, I'm gonna brag on you a little bit. I'm proud of you. I'm saying good things from you. Right attitudes, right way of looking at things, all like that. You know, any bad stuff, just walk away from it and leave them to muck around in their mess. You don't need it no more.
Sometimes it's all you can do.
Grey Wolf, it's like I told you, son. I was a Marine, but uh, the thing you fought, I don't think I'm even that tough.
That's right, very well.
That's it, Skip. It's all you can do. You've got other things in life to do than what you've done before. He does. He's my strength. He's my protection. I don't worry about death or anything else because I know when my time comes, it'll be because he said it's my time. I've done been dead 3 times and he said, nope, not your time. So I finally figured out I ain't going to die until he says it's my time.
That's it.
Ooh, all right. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
You just keep fighting it and giving it to God. Because he's what gets us through in the end, anyhow. Every single time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go all screen for a second. I'm on. Do a little All right, sorry about that. I did something wrong. What I do? Hit that little icon up there?
You're supposed to hit the little camera down at the bottom.
Oh, yeah. That right there. There we go. She got me straight again. How y'all like my little piggy spittles up there? Lori Carp made that typo that day, and I just had to go with it.
I haven't seen Miss Lori in a while.
I see her every once in a while on Facebook. So, all right, there I am. I'm back for the moment.
Thanks for the warning.
I'll determine whether she's welcome or not later. I would be better in the smoker. Well, Piggus is supposed to be an ancestor of Johnny Salt Pepper.
Johnny.
Good to see you in here. Glad you're stopping by.
Definitely. At least Piggy ain't having the problems I was having last night.
Right.
I hope to have mine rectified here soon.
Yeah, I'll tell y'all what, that Johnny, he can handle peppers I couldn't dream of. He's also a very smart man.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes watching his videos, you'll hear him pop out a little pearl of wisdom that just, it'll blow you away. And he likes to keep things copacetic and enjoyable for everyone.
Awesome.
Oh man, that is Skip. Do you know how freaking awesome that is? No craving for it after what you've been through. Folks, that's God right there. He just told y'all a miracle right there.
Mm-hmm.
Skip, that's awesome. I'm blown away. But wow, God's took that away from you, son.
Yeah.
Which ones were mine on my neck surgery?
C4 through C7.
His is C3 to 7. Well, Johnny, I probably would have been too. And I'd have done more than eyeball them things. They would have disappeared.
People ate them punkies.
Indiana Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Skip putting up the eyeballs. Yeah, them Twinkies ain't no good for you, but they hard to resist.
They'll preserve you.
They will do that. Oh, man.
You be all nice and preserved with them things.
Shoot, Skip, I might have to do a portion of another video talking about what God's done for you, son, because I'm going to tell you what, being able to take those type of medicines like you're supposed to and not crave them after. That's all God right there, boy. Plain and simple.
Oh yeah.
Frida, Johnny, if y'all watching, y'all getting to see my buzzed off head here. It's not bald, though it might look like it. The hair is so gray that unless you kind of close up, you have a hard time seeing it. You just see a bald head. Of course, shiny as my head is anyway. So we did a video today for her. Come out tomorrow. Oh man, y'all gotta watch it. It's good. I'd freak y'all out if I put a dreadlock wig on one night.
Uh-huh.
Tell y'all it's my new look. But I'll wait till winter because it's just too freaking hot right now. It says it's 77 outside. And it's not hot per se from just heat. It's muggy humidity. You got that right, Grey Wolf, because this old Marine will put a boot up your butt verbally if he's got to. That's how I show I love folks. I'm going to tell you like it is. Warms up. It's still cold up there. Shoot, I tell you what. I don't like the cold, but I can take a few degrees less than what we got at the moment. Hey, yeah. Flesh color. Well, that ain't bad. High 60s I can deal with. I used to could deal with a lot hotter temperatures, but yeah, out there in that desert heat when I was in the Marines, covered up with my camis and flak jacket and everything else. Be 120 degrees out there in that desert. I've got them camis and boots and flak jacket and helmet and everything on. That's about what it is here, Grey Wolf. Yeah, I'm thinking real serious. I'm going to FaceTime my cousins when I get off of here. I hope I don't freak them out. I know that's right. It's done that down here, Chris. Tina! I've been watching you work on some of that woodwork you doing. It's some pretty work there, darling. All right, I'm going to dip out a little bit here. Damn! Ain't seen you in a while, son. That Miss Nana was looking mighty fine at that restaurant y'all was at celebrating the anniversary. That was your anniversary, right? She had a look going on looking at you. I was thinking you might need to take that home. You could see the love. Yeah, I kind of figured you might be. Yeah, that. Troy Sutton, how you doing? Tina, is that Flicky around? Flicky, Flicky, Flicky. Oh, okay. Well, either way, she's been beautiful, and her love was for you was beaming. Oh, okay. She gonna go meet a feller. She got something on the hook. Yeah, Dale, she really is. You can see it in her now, and the pictures y'all shown when y'all was younger. Dale, you're a lucky man. Oh, okay. Well, darn it, I had hopes. That pretty young lady. Backtrack! Say you not too much of a hurry there, Tina? There'll come a day. There'll be something passed along. She just got to go after. But like the flicky thing, I'm gonna give her a hard time about it until she does. If she gets a little frustrated with me about it, I'm gonna tell her like that old dinosaur show. Baby dinosaur, gotta love me. Oh, okay. Well, Tanya, you can only do what you can do as weather and whatnot allow. It's hard to do anything in the shop, especially organized, when the weather is so bad outside. If we got an open front, even worse. Now, I think Mid America was this weekend, Evan. So, Dale, was it one of your classes that was graduating? We've had some rain today, backtrack. May get some more because it's still humid like I'll get out. But hell can be some rough stuff. Tell you, the weather is weird. It's real weird. Oh, that's bad, backtrack. Make a fishing man give up. That's bad wind.
Hey, Backtrack. Hey, Dale.
Oh, I'm not surprised, Mama Linda. I'm not surprised a bit.
Yes, they were supposed to be getting rain around 6 o'clock. Sun shining. It rained earlier.
It did. I'm going to tell you what. That rain that one Monday,
Oh, my goodness gracious.
I ain't seen nothing like it.
I've seen something like it, but it's been a long time. I think 93 was the last time I seen something like that.
Right? And that wiper blade went popping off.
That scared me. I thought something hit my windshield.
About scared the poo-poo out of us.
Mm-hmm.
That was wild. That's pretty bad, backtrack. Mama Linda, if I see anything worse than that Monday when that wiper blade came off, I might just say, screw it, keep my aunt home.
If you wanted to go in this mess, you drive her.
Right? I mean, I could do it, but if I have an option, I ain't gonna.
I mean, think about it. Not knowing what roads are flooding. If there's trees across the road, or it's rough.
We'll do something right here.
Piggy's on her phone.
Yep.
Answer a message.
My cousin I hooked up with today.
Johnny.
Let her know I'm gonna FaceTime them when I'm done here. She's asking about one of the ones I have nothing to do with. I'll put it that way. But I'm gonna tell you, if I'd have been out in that rain, it probably would have had me flying.
Yeah.
Softball size. Wow.
Yeah, Backtrack. I saw some of the fish you caught. Put a little like button on them.
Right.
I can tell you right now, I don't want no softball size hell. I don't want no golf ball size hell or even pea size hell. That stuff's dangerous and knock you out. I'm not sure where. I think it was somewhere in Kansas. They had some that looked like it was almost basketball size.
Right.
I'm like, no, thank you. If that's what you get living out on the plains, I don't want to live out on the plains.
I'm telling her to hop on in if she wants to. We can chat. I sent her the link. All right, I'm gonna dip for a second. Do a little do here.
You do. I had a Bernie David.
Sappy.
Hi, Sampy.
All right, time to torture y'all for a little while longer.
I tortured enough last night myself. I mean,
You're better to look at than I am.
well, and everything kept going black, knife and knife, and doing this, phone check knife.
Right.
Dang.
Next week or so, we're gonna see if we can't help that out.
Yeah, hopefully by the end of this week, but it might be the beginning of next week.
They're saying they had pea-sized hell last night. That's bad enough.
I'm saying.
Dale, you'd be proud of Skip. September be 2 years clean, and Skip, say again what you said about after your neck surgery, so Dale can hear your testimony on that. What God's done for you. Dale, I'm gonna tell you, it's a straight up miracle. I ain't never heard of such. If you would, Skip. That way I don't mess it up trying to repeat it. Folks, I'm going to tell you that's going to be a heck of a testimony for Skip. That was just part of it, Mama Linda.
Yeah.
That wasn't the meat of what I'm getting at.
I'll be back in a little bit. There you go. He right there.
Dale, that right there is a straight up miracle. He first put that out there, I was blown away. I'm still blown away. People don't think God does miracles anymore. I got plenty. That right there, that's as amazing as anything. That's almost like being raised from the dead. Well, it is like being raised from the dead because that part is dead. He's been raised to life. Well, my one cousin, Joni, isn't going to be available for FaceTime. She's going to have some dinner and go to bed. She said 5 o'clock comes early. That's right, Skip. God got that out of you. That's just that is just so amazing. Let my cousin know I'm here all the time. Most all the time. Most all the time. I won't guarantee all the time. But so to just hit me up at her convenience. I still appreciate all y'all coming in. Does me good. Can't say it does any good for y'all, but I'm glad y'all come in anyway. But I think I'm gonna get off here and let Dale get ready for his, and I'll step into his and see what he's got going on. And Dale, I hope Miss Nana heard what I had to say about her being pretty. But I think I'm gonna step off. That's because you used it how it's supposed to be used there, Skip. It's not a bad thing to use things what they're meant for. Probably took all that thing's effort just to quell the pain for you. I hear you, Dale. I said that's part of what God's done for you, getting it out of you. It allows you to use those things when they are needed and get the effect that it's supposed to have. Oh, well, we've been missing you too, Dale. Elaine and I was talking earlier, we hadn't seen you in a while, so I told her you was probably busy with some stuff. That's how things work. But anyway, I think I'm gonna get off here, let Dale get ready for his, and dote around here and do a little of this and a little of that, which is probably a bunch of nothing. Appreciate y'all. Piggy loves you.